The day a blind man sees, the first thing he throws away is the stick that helped him all his life. Sometimes you have to suffer in life, not because you're a bad person, but because you didn't realize when to stop being good to the wrong person. One of the biggest mistakes we make is assuming that other people think the way we think. You can't change someone who doesn't see a problem with their actions. The greatest thing you can give yourself is freedom from what others think. You can't make someone love you by giving them more of what they already don't appreciate. Your clothes don't need to be expensive, but they must be clean, neat, and tidy. Wrinkles in your clothes can diminish your elegance. Just because you miss someone doesn't mean you need them back in your life. Missing is a part of getting over. Forget trying to change people. Either change yourself or change your environment, or both. Leave when a promise turns into a sorry. Drive carefully on this road called life, because people will switch lanes on you without a signal. You learn a lot about people when they don't get what they want from you. Being honest may not get you a lot of friends, but it will always get you the right ones. You grow as much as the amount of truth you're willing to accept about yourself without running away. Only the disciplined ones in life are free. If you are undisciplined, you are a slave to your moods and passions. The first to apologize is the bravest. The first to forgive is the strongest. The first to forget is the happiest. More important than the ability to pick the right one is the strength to walk away from the wrong one. If you have to keep asking yourself if something is worth it, then maybe it's not. Forgiving people in silence and never speaking to them again is a form of self-care. Anything that you start to take a relaxed attitude towards stops controlling you. You'll realize it sooner or later. Everything is going to be all right. Maybe not today, but eventually. The hardest part of growth is not what you learn, it's what you have to unlearn. The habits that once protected you may now be holding you back. Let go of survival patterns that no longer serve your peace. You don't need everyone to understand your journey. Some people will never get it, and that's okay. It's not your job to carry their misunderstanding. It's your job to stay true to your path. People will show you who they are without saying a word. Pay attention to patterns, not promises. Energy doesn't lie. Someone can speak all the right things and still feel completely wrong. Trust how you feel, not just what you hear. Sometimes the closure you're looking for is just accepting that some people will never give you the apology you deserve. Give it to yourself. Healing doesn't mean forgetting, it means choosing peace over bitterness. Your time is your life. Guard it. Not everyone deserves your energy. If they drain you more than they grow you, it's okay to walk away without warning, without guilt, without explanation. You don't need to be strong all the time. Rest is productive. Taking a break doesn't mean you've given up. It means you've respected your limits. Learn when to push and when to pause. Stop waiting for a perfect moment. There is no such thing. Start where you are. Use what you have. Do what you can. Momentum comes from motion, not from waiting. If you find yourself constantly justifying someone's behavior to yourself, it might be time to stop explaining and start accepting that they are exactly who they've shown you to be. You don't always owe people access to you just because they once had it. Some connections expire. Don't resurrect relationships you had to heal from. Loneliness isn't cured by presence alone. It's cured by connection, and not all company is companionship. Better to be alone with peace than surrounded with noise. You become powerful the moment you stop needing validation. Approval is addicting, but it's not nourishment. It will never fill the hole only self-respect can. Learn the difference between growth and chaos. Not everything that challenges you is helping you. Some things just distract you. Some people just drain you. Choose your battles with wisdom, not with pride. Healing is messy. It's not linear. Some days you'll feel like you've moved on. Other days it will all come rushing back. Don't mistake a wave for a relapse. Let it pass. Discipline isn't punishment. It's love. It's showing up for yourself even when motivation is missing. Motivation fades, but commitment builds your future. Not everything broken needs fixing. Some things are meant to be walked away from. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. The most peaceful moments in life often follow the hardest decisions. Silence after a storm, clarity after confusion, strength after surrender. Don't be afraid to start over. You're not starting from scratch. You're starting from experience. Let people underestimate you. Let them misjudge you. It's not your job to convince anyone of your worth. Quiet success is louder than empty noise. Not everyone who comes into your life is meant to stay. Some are just passing through to teach you something about love, about pain, about boundaries, about yourself. Appreciate the lesson, release the attachment. Your intuition is wiser than your anxiety. Learn to tell the difference. One warns you with clarity, the other paralyzes you with fear. Stillness helps you hear which voice is speaking. Don't cling to what's familiar if it's hurting you. Comfort can become a cage if you stay in it too long. Growth lives on the other side of discomfort. Step out, even if your voice shakes. It's okay to change your mind. It's okay to walk away from something you once wanted. Evolving doesn't make you a hypocrite, it makes you human. What was right for you then might not be right for you now. You don't need a grand reason to protect your peace. This doesn't feel right is reason enough. Not everything has to be explained. Trust your inner know. We waste too much energy trying to be liked. Be real instead. Being liked is temporary. Being respected is lasting. And self-respect starts when you stop betraying yourself to please others. Every version of you deserves love. The messy one. The healing one. The one that made mistakes. You don't need to earn your worth. You only need to remember it. Stop revisiting the past hoping it will look different. It won't. What happened? Happened. You can't rewrite it, but you can write what comes next. The right people don't make you question your value. They remind you of it. They don't compete with your growth. They celebrate it. They don't shrink you. They see you. The pain you hide will keep echoing until you face it. Healing asks for honesty. Stop pretending you're fine. Say it out loud. Write it down. Let the truth breathe. Not every fight is worth fighting. Sometimes walking away is the braver move. You're not weak for choosing peace. You're wise for knowing what costs too much. Just because you're used to something doesn't mean you belong in it. Normal isn't the same as healthy. Familiar isn't the same as safe. Look deeper. We keep waiting for permission from others, from the world, from some imaginary green light. The truth is no one is coming to save you. Save yourself. Choose yourself. Begin anyway. Some people won't clap for you because they're too busy competing. Let them. You weren't made to impress. You were made to express. Let your light be a lighthouse, not a spotlight. Don't waste time proving yourself to people committed to misunderstanding you. Some minds are too small to hold your truth. Don't shrink to fit. Your softness is not weakness. Your empathy is not a flaw. This world needs more gentle souls, not less. Protect your kindness, but don't apologize for it. Every time you choose not to react, you grow. Silence isn't submission, it's strategy. You don't have to attend every argument you're invited to. Peace is power. Sometimes the hardest person to forgive is yourself, but you must. You can't heal while holding yourself hostage to who you were. Release the guilt. Free the future. If something costs you your peace, it's too expensive. Protect your calm like it's sacred, because it is. Chaos is addictive, but peace is healing. Not everyone deserves front row access to your life. Create distance where it's needed. Boundaries aren't walls, they're doors with locks. You get to choose who has the key. Don't confuse being busy with being productive. Movement isn't progress if you're running in circles. Be intentional with your time. Hustle less. Align more. There's a difference between giving up and knowing when to let go. Quitting something toxic isn't failure. It's freedom. Stop waiting for someone else to give you what you won't give yourself. Kindness, time, space, forgiveness. Be the one who shows up for you. The future is built on small, quiet choices, not the big leaps, but the daily discipline. Who you become starts with what you do when no one's watching. Joy doesn't always come in fireworks. Sometimes it's in the quiet morning, the clean room, the long walk, the deep breath. Look for it in the small things. You can be a masterpiece and a work in progress at the same time. You're not meant to have it all figured out. You're meant to keep going anyway. Your worth isn't in what you produce, how much you do, or how busy you are. You are valuable simply because you exist. Rest in that truth. You don't need to chase what flows, and you don't need to force what resists. What's meant for you will never require you to abandon yourself to have it. Life will humble you. Let it. The more you fight it, the harder it gets. Surrender isn't giving up. It's letting go of what you were letting go of what you were never meant to carry. And finally, you'll realize at one quiet moment, not through noise, not through rush, but but through stillness, that everything you've been looking for is already inside you. You just had to stop and listen. If you're still listening, maybe you're in a season of change. Maybe you're in the middle of letting go. Maybe you're learning how to live lighter. Whatever brought you here, I hope you walk away remembering this. Peace is possible. Growth is hard, but it's worth it. And no matter how many pieces you're rebuilding from, you're still whole.